Hi guys, I'm here today to show you how I'm going to polish my Louis Vuitton lock and key. This is a non-toxic way of polishing it, so I thought I would share that with you. So as you can see, this lock and key is heavily tarnished. I mean, it's looking pretty rough. It's vintage. It's about 30 years old, so I don't think it's ever been cleaned. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So you're going to start with just some baking soda. That's about how much I'm going to use right there. And then just some distilled white vinegar. And you just want to add enough of this to make it kind of like a paste. You don't want it too runny. So it's going to start, see how it starts bubbling up. You're going to want it the consistency of kind of like toothpaste maybe, or maybe a little bit, you know, runnier. Okay, so I made this too runny. So add a little bit more of this. Alright, so my measuring is completely horrible. I'll just add a little bit more of this. Okay, that should do it. So this is kind of like the consistency we're left with, but that's okay. Like, you could do it runny as this, or you could do it a little bit thicker. Now, since this has so much grime and whatever it's called, corrosion, no, tarnish on it, whatever it is, I'm gonna let this sit in this mixture. So see how I just kind of have it sitting in there? Flip it over. And I'm just gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes just to give it some time to kind of eat away at whatever this stuff is. And I got the key in there too. So we'll just let that sit, give it 10 minutes, then we'll come back to it. We'll scrub it up, and then I'll show you where to go from there. Okay, so this has had about 10 minutes to sit in that mixture we made with the vinegar and the baking soda. So now I'm just going to start brushing it. Now this is a soft toothbrush. And nothing's happening. The natural method is not strong enough for this lock and key, apparently. But you know, we'll just keep going with it because I've seen it work for other people. I mean, I see a little bit of a difference. We're talking like 30 years of grime here, you know, that's not gonna come off easily. And I have heard that you might need to repeat this process a few times. I am seeing a little bit of a lightening going on. Okay, so then so now you want to take the lemon juice. Let me give that a shake. And you just want enough of that to submerge the lock and key. Aromatic. Smells good. Okay. Alright, so now put that in there. you want to add this mixture to this, and it's gonna bubble, hopefully not go over. All right. Okay, look, there we go. See that? Just had to put some elbow grease in there. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So it's looking a lot better. It's nowhere near where I want it to be, but like I said, you might need to repeat this process more than once, especially on a lock that's as heavily tarnished as this one is. But that's quite a difference already. Babe, do you know how to like fast forward a video? You might need to fast forward. Oh babe, they're gonna think I'm talking to myself. Do you know how to fast forward a video?
No.
No. Alright. So he doesn't know how to fast forward a video, so just fast forward through all this. That's coming along pretty nicely, considering where we were before. Now, if your lock isn't as bad off as this one is, then you might only need to do this one time, and I've seen it like work just one time for most people, but I've never seen a lock on YouTube that's as tarnished as this one is. So, you know, the all natural route might not be the best for a lock that's at this degree. You know, when all else fails, there's Brasso, you know what I mean? But I wanted to show a more natural way of cleaning with like household products that most people already have. I think there's another product called Blue Magic. They sell that at Walmart, I believe. If not, Amazon has it. And that's supposed to be really good for getting out stuff like this. Alright, so that's that. I'll probably have to repeat the process. Well, I'll definitely have to repeat the process to get it to the level where I want it to be. But as you can see, like, it does work. It's just that this lock is so full of grime that it's going to take a couple uses. So after this, you're just going to want to have to rinse it. Some people use a little bit of dishwashing detergent and some water and just like put it around in there. And that's it. So I'm going to do this process again, and then I'm going to show you guys the after picture. So thanks for watching. Okay, so I had to repeat the process 3 times to get it to this level, but look at the difference it made. I I mean, that's kind of night and day. So when I was finished with all the scrubbing, I just rinsed it with some water. I didn't use any kind of soap or anything. I just rinsed it with some water. You want to make sure that you just leave it unlocked like this, just so that everything can air out. Probably just leave it on its side, because you don't want anything rusting. But yeah, so that is the natural method of cleaning it. Would have Brasso have been easier? Yeah, absolutely, but not everyone, you know, wants to go get Brasso, or you already have this stuff in your house so you can use that. So this is just like an alternative method to Brasso to clean these locks. Thank you for watching.